What's up, Jen? How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing, cuz?
I'm doing. I'm making it. I'm making it. In a good space. So that's all that matters. So, welcome to Lucille's niece and daughters podcast. A daughter and niece. Oh, wait. Excuse me. Sorry. What's the same? God dang it. Take it or leave it podcast.
Take what you need, leave what you don't.
Yes, and today we ask you to subscribe, share, tell a friend, make
Yeah.
comments. Definitely like ideas, some things that you would like us to talk about.
Or
So,
we had episode, spoke to you, made you feel.
yeah, we definitely what we could do better, improve, So we definitely want to do that. And today we will be talking about betrayal.
Betrayal. Mm.
mm, mm. I think it's gonna be a little juicy. But I'm drinking on some water right now. So yeah, so how you want to start this off? I mean, betrayal. I think we all been betrayed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have betrayed people too, so I'm not even in. I think it's been both. Ways. I don't, but I also don't feel like I just betrayed someone. I feel like they had it coming if I betrayed you. But
I feel,
that's
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can call it betrayal because I feel like let me rephrase this. When I was younger, it
yeah,
was, if you did something to me, it wasn't no waiting for karma. I'm karma. I'm gonna
yeah,
get your ass now.
yeah, and that's
But
how I feel. Too. I guess you get me, I get you back. So it's kind of
yeah,
like,
like I
yeah,
mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe it wasn't the right thing then, but it
but
damn sure felt good because
right, right. I
now
mean,
that I'm
shit.
older, I'm
I,
like, let
I
karma deal with it.
And that's the thing I struggle with. Like, instead of just sitting back and letting God get them or let their karma get them, I feel like what you said, I had to be karma. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
You get me. Like what they said, you get me. If you never got me, then I would have to get you. And if you didn't got me,
What you
hey,
say? If you get me, I'ma get my gat.
it's so sad. We are like that though. Like, but that's just what it be like, especially when you I think it more deal with people. I think that like what we just said, it goes with people that's been hurt multiple times and we get
Yeah.
tired. I don't think that you just really, I don't know, for self. It was more like a person keep doing it, and it got me
Right.
to that.
I feel like
I gave a lot. I forgive a lot, but that betrayal, man, girl,
I
that
don't know
betrayal,
if it's the old teacher in me or what, but you know how you tell them three strikes you out? I'm like, nah, baby, two strikes. One, two. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you won't fool me again. So now I gotta show you, like,
I am. Like
and
I
I
feel like
don't
it's.
know why.
I don't wait patiently. I can't be patient and see what your disaster is back then. And I'm just like maybe like a year or two. I'm better, but I feel like I had to get like I'd be more angry not even at what the person did that I just can't get them
Right.
from the betrayal. Like if someone betrayed me and I've been good to you,
Ooh, let's talk about it. Let's
oh
talk
wait,
about
and
being good to motherfuckers that constantly take your kindness for weakness.
right, right. So that's just for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you sitting here, man, and I've been doing right, and I know I've been doing right, and you betray me,
Ooh,
it's like it's so hard because it's like, dang, you just tired of that disappointment. It's like I think it ticks something in my head. Like I'm like, you not gonna win. I
I
gotta
swear
win.
I have hope. Like, I've gotten a lot better because I used to have them conversations with myself. Like, bitch, did they have us fucked up? And myself used to be like, they sure did get them. So, like, I feel like I've gotten a lot better in that aspect because even though I still be having to verify shit with myself, that voice be telling me, calm down now.
But sometimes it just be so powerful. Like I feel like what I really get mad is when someone try to betray me or betray me that I feel like is beneath me. I
Oh,
know that sounds horrible, but I'd be like thinking of the things I would think would you. I'd be like, how dare you? Especially when you're trying to do right. That's what pees me off. If I don't have it coming, how? But I also feel like I have done things in the past, and maybe that's my karma too. So you can't just say one thing, but we ain't gonna go there. So tell me some stuff with some betrayal.
Oh, let's see. How far we going back? My first let's go back to my first instance where I felt true betrayal, right? It was and actually it wasn't even from it was from somebody that was supposed to be a protected person and respected person, right?
Mm-hmm.
School counselor betrayed me first. Like this
Mm.
was my first instance of betrayal. My school counselor betrayed me. And ever since then, it's like, oh, bitch, I can't let nobody else get me because he betrayed me the worst.
Right.
Like, I've dealt with different situations of betrayal, but not like that's what my measuring is, right? The measuring for me now is always set at did they betray me worse than the school counselor betrayed me?
Mm.
Because I
Mm.
was never able to get him.
Right.
So, I used to sit on that and that shit festered in me.
Back.
It festered in me because, like, I was my most vulnerable then, and you still turned around and you played with me. Basically, it's supposed to be a confidentiality between me and you. And then not only did you, and I wouldn't have been mad if he would have went and told like somebody like my mom or something. You was
Yeah.
telling random fucking students my business.
Oh.
So that was my worst betrayal ever. So
Dang.
everything after that, I measure it up to that. And then that tells me how extreme I was gonna go.
So what did you do about it? Like, what did you do about that betrayal? Like,
Thing about it.
and that's what makes you deal how you deal with people now.
Yes. So like I couldn't do anything about it. And then
Mm-hmm.
when my mother found out about it, it was too late for her to do anything about it. So I feel
Nicole.
like I got away with it. Now, on the flip side though, you know how they say let karma handle people? Karma definitely served him up well from last I heard.
It's just that we don't be just patient. We just want it
But
right there. But I
like
believe in
I
that.
didn't get to see it.
Yeah, you didn't get to see it. Yeah, that's the
I
problem. We want
heard of it.
it.
I heard of it through another source. I didn't
Yeah.
see it. So in my mind, how do I know that's his karma for fucking me over? How do I know it's not his karma for something else he did? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
had I been able to deliver my own karma for that betrayal, it
You know
probably
that.
would be much worse.
Right. Right. Right.
So ever
Dang.
since then, every other betrayal that I had to measure it up to that. Like, was it up to that level? And I can honestly say my last betrayal that I had to deal with caused me to cut off a friend that I had for, I'm going to say like 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 years. I had to cut off a friend that I had for 15 years. And that was so hard for me because when I met her, it was a bleeding heart situation. Like she had just lost her mother and I didn't know how to deal with it. So all I could tell her was like, I'll share my mama with you, you know? And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like if I share my mother with you. You know how major that is for me.
Yeah.
Like, so when she pulled that shit, it was like, you know what? I don't even want karma to get you. Cause deep in my heart, I still care about you.
Right.
I
Right.
know I gotta get you the fuck from away from me. So like
Mm-hmm.
it hurts, yeah, but it's been a year. I wanna say it's been a year now. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
talked to her or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my mind, I feel like if I've gone as far and done all the things that I've done for you, when
Right.
not even like it was because I felt bad. Like I felt my heart felt for you.
Mm. Yeah.
Turned around and pulled the bullshit you pulled. I don't even want karma to get you. I still want you to live your best life. I still want you to be happy, but you won't be the fuck around me.
You want to bring that energy over here.
And I feel like that's like, that's when you learn as you get older. Like, let a motherfucker betray you. They can betray you all they want to. But their worst punishment is going to be no longer having access to you.
Mm. Damn. Yeah.
And
That's
I
deep.
know
And
she
And
still
that's
be watching me.
no, because I know I'm a vibe. I know what I bring, and that's how I look at it too. Like, I feel like I can't tell a moment when I haven't been betrayed.
Who?
It makes me hard when I was so cold, I betrayed people too. So I mean, like, I can't even think of one. I have so many from friendships. That's why I don't believe I have friends. I don't have friends. I have either you're my family. Like I don't even call like I don't have a friend. People take that person. I don't have a friend. I mean, my friends are my cousins, you or stuff like that because y'all family. Because I could. I don't take people as my friends. You're my family because you deal
Your
with more stuff with
friend?
family. You know what I'm saying though? You can deal with more stuff with family. So I'd rather say you my family. So when I cut you off, we can come maybe get back to that because I don't look at you that. I've been betrayed. And I also feel like a long time I didn't understand that betrayal, but I had to learn that I wasn't a friend because I didn't know how to be a friend because I didn't have an example of a friend.
That's growth.
And betrayal has hurt me so much that I don't. It's hard when I meet people. I meet a lot of people that's good people, but I've been betrayed so bad from people sleeping with my man, from telling on me, from telling my family stuff. If you supposed to be what's wrong. One thing I have learned though with my betrayal is that one of my we'll get to that. I'm sorry. So that's the betrayal I have had. I don't really can't get to one point in betrayal I've had. I just have had a lot of it, multiple of them. From
Yeah.
relationships, man I'm being with betraying me, with having another woman having babies. Like every relationship that I said I cared about a guy has had a baby on me
Mm.
or play that role. So that's something that's touchy. So if a dude play with me with that or even have an option that I've been a girl, it's just a dismissal for me. Because
That,
everybody I have really cared about in a relationship has lied about a baby. And that's been the biggest betrayal I have in where my insecurities is in relationships. But I have been through a lot of betrayals, but some signs of betrayal, it's just a lot of signs of betrayal. Oh my God, like betrayal, people be just betraying people. And like you said, and it be to a point where you miss me before I miss you with it.
mm.
You good. So, like you saying with that growth, like I do feel like I want to get people back if they betray me. Like I just feel like they have the audacity. Like, how dare you? And I
Like,
know that's messed
oh, baby.
up. How dare you? And that's how I feel. And then it's like rage coming me.
Nothing
And
but
especially here,
audacity.
yeah, that's what it is. Like, and especially if I care, oh, it's war. But then I just be like, lately, I'm like, now that I'm growing, I'm just saying. So it's easy. So I want to just talk about what's some signs of betrayal.
Mm. When people been and done you dirty, they tend to shy away from you,
Mm.
or they tend to run and tell somebody else the story before to try to make themselves sound like
Better. Yeah,
they didn't do nothing fucked up.
else because they know you're. Especially, I hate the people that do that. That knows this is what pisses me off. The people that know they did some wrong to you, but they never tell everybody else because they know you a person that ain't gonna really go talk about it.
Mm.
So, or it's just like when someone do a crime, you got a person that snitch, the friend that snitch, and then one that ain't. So it's like everything on that person. Even that person might be innocent, but they snitch on this other person. Person they know this a person is loyal and ain't gonna say nothing. So
Yep.
you run, play the victim, like someone did you wrong. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And I just feel like betrayal is just so within. It's like I just don't understand how people just betray people that's been good. I understand, like, but I also feel like that's all people know too. So
That's that it all goes back to that being raised on love versus being raised on survival. Like,
yeah,
I feel like, with us, we can do the tenfold of it, right? We
right.
were raised with love, but we were also taught the survival aspect of it, right? But then you got some people out here that was just raised on survival. So they know nothing other than think about themselves, be grimy, because it's
I know,
only me
right?
that I gotta worry about. And it's
And
so fucked up because they don't even realize you only thinking about yourself, but you doing shit that's harming other people.
around,
Think gonna
yeah,
happen when that karma spin the block.
right,
Like,
yeah.
people so caught
That's
up in me, and don't realize, like, gee, you can be about you, but you also got to realize that your actions affect other people.
yeah, and it's like, and people try to stick it out too with that betrayal stuff. Like a person betrays so many times, we try to stick it out because we see some good in them. But I just feel like betrayal is betrayal, and I think sometimes that's when we gotta let it go.
Yes.
Like, because if a person betray you once, I just feel like they'll betray you again. I'm sorry. especially if it was like wrongdoing, like you didn't do nothing to them, they just consistently. I do believe that people could change. I do, but I feel like when you consistently do it, and I feel like it might be they feel like because they did one big thing and then they doing little stuff, it's not betrayal. Betrayal is betrayal.
Betrayal, because everything is still gonna measure up to the first big betrayal that you did. Like they don't
Like you
understand that.
said, you get caught. Well, but I didn't do it this way. You still did it,
Nigga, you still fucking did
and I
it.
understand what betrayal really is. You know what I'm saying? Like people think like betrayal is because maybe I betrayed her because I ran my mouth. Betrayal is comes with so many other things. You know,
And
when you
people
say something
understand that.
and you do it, that's betrayal. When you make a promise and don't do it, that's betrayal to me. You know what I mean? So it's like betrayal is betrayal. People always trying to justify that. You can't justify what you betrayed.
Like, and oh my God, people try to justify when they do something wrong. Like, it's no justifying that. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Own that shit.
And be like, and that's where it'd be like, so do you feel like you could forgive people that betrayed you? Certain
I
and
feel
what
in certain situations, yes, I feel like you can forgive them. But this is the thing with forgiving somebody. You forgive them for your own peace of mind, but bitch, I'll never forget.
yeah.
You will never be able to deal with me the same way again. You will
Yes.
never get the same me that you once had access to.
Yeah, and I heard that too before that someone said to me, like, I don't know who it was, that when I say I forgive you, but I never forget, they said you not forgiving. But I'm like, how can you ever forget what someone done to you? I just don't get that.
Like it
Like
doesn't make
I
sense.
forget, I don't have to hold you like I don't have to be angry and mean to you and an itch to you, but that how can I forget what someone did? I don't have to hold that, like you said, hold that in and hold that on my shoulders.
You
But
forgive, like
I,
people think that when you forgive them, you're forgiving them for them. No, bitch, I'm forgiving you for me so I can get this feeling I feel off my chest. But don't make
yeah,
no mistake about it. Just because I forgave you don't mean that I'm still gonna go back to rocking with you the same. I will never rock with you the same again because you showed me that you made a conscious decision to fuck me over.
yeah.
You knew what you had, and you knew the type of friend I was,
Mm.
you knew the type
So
of woman I was for you.
and I
And
feel
you
like people think little stuff is not betrayal. And I go back to that. I'm saying, like, my friend, if you did some weird stuff, you betrayed it. Like, just like you said, ownership. It's like people think that you're their friend and think you can just do whatever you want, just like in relationships,
some people
family.
are real life delusional because
Agree.
they feel like because they're okay with accepting bullshit, you should
Mm-hmm.
be okay with accepting their bullshit. Well, bitch, I'm not you and you not me. But I'd be damned if you think you gonna play in my face.
Yeah, that's one thing you
Yes.
ain't gonna betray.
The
And I hate when I betray you and they don't
thing.
know about it. Like, like I hate when person they so sneaky, like they know they betrayed you and they just sit in your face. Like that's just one of my pet peeves. Like, don't sit in my face like that. Like,
Growth, right? Because
don't.
baby, back then you would have caught these hands, but now I'd be like, God bless you and keep it moving.
Yeah, because it's like, man, betrayal, like that stuff hurts. You
Ooh,
know, like
that should have hurt your soul.
it hurts you and take you to another level where you don't even trust no more. Betrayal turns to not having why people have these trust issues.
And it
And
sucks
I,
because going through life with trust issues is a motherfucker.
yeah, it is.
Now you always second guessing everything.
Yeah, I'm an overthinker. Like it's just like I overthink something. It could be something so good, but I'm gonna overthink it. I'm gonna sit here and just analyze that shit. Like you move funny, I'm gonna be like,
Mm,
I don't feel like with betrayal. I believe I could forgive people that have betrayed me if it's not consistently done. But like you said, I'm always gonna be in my head like I know what you're capable of.
yeah,
So I'm going to like if I've been betrayed by you, but certain things is not. I can't go back with.
yeah.
Like I could believe that takes two and certain shit, but like betraying me is like you might as well just cut yourself like completely off. Where I'm at right now, I don't have room. It's like no more room for betrayal.
Like
Like you
private
do it one time because what I've been doing, and maybe that's messed up, but I don't have room to give nobody no more chances. If I told you what it is and you still do whatever you do, honestly, that's
Or
just where I'm at.
an example, betrayal in relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize, like, they be like, oh, well, you shouldn't be mad at so and so. Things happen. Bitch, you owe me loyalty. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about nobody else. You owe me loyalty. You
Right.
owe me respect. You. I don't
Yeah.
care about that bitch. You.
Right.
You're who I lay with. You're who I gave my heart to. Bitch, you told me that I didn't have to worry about nothing
Right.
because you got me. So when you betray me, I don't give a fuck about
Yeah, that is
nobody else.
hard when you land.
Problem is with you, bitch.
That is true because, like, I feel like if I'm laying with you and you betraying me, I don't know. It's just a different kind of feeling. Because I feel like you know, like my heart, like you said, like I gave it all to you. If you mess with me and we in a relationship and you betray me with having a baby or with another woman or not having my back, like you said, like you're not riding with me, that's a problem. I feel like our business is our business and we stick together. Now, if I'm wrong, yeah, call me out. But when it's every little thing, like you're trying to, that's like betrayal. Like, or you go back and say something like, yeah, that's why I personally don't respect a man in that situation or anybody in a relationship. If that's your spouse, nothing should be talked about. What to like, I mean, you know what I mean? Well, we have our families, like I might tell you some shit, but you know what I mean? Like outside to the outside people, you know
Right.
what I mean? Like you don't go against me and to no one else.
Because at the end of the day, when we outside, bitch, we a united front. Now, if I
Right. Like
was wrong,
I,
correct me in the house.
then talk to me and where I'm wrong at. Don't go tell everybody else. I'm not saying it. Long like I don't have a problem. Like let's say me and you talk and I say something about my spouse, whatever, right?
Right.
But long that to him. But I'm not gonna be all sugarcoating, betraying them like this. You know, I'm not gonna do that. You know
Right.
what's up because I know what's up. I just don't know. I just think that's really like that's kind of hard to forgive. I think that's why we end up being so angry in our relationships because of certain stuff of betrayal. Like I think that's why we be it'd be a lot of anger with people we with because of the betrayal. You know what I'm saying? So, and
It
I just feel like with friendships too. Like you told me, my girl, I do really believe if I don't mess with someone, okay. It's a certain extent. Okay, I'm gonna say this because it's kind of wrong. I feel like if you're my girl and I don't mess with someone, how are you smiling in their face if they talking shit about me, right? But I also feel because I've been in a situation with my friends, like my sister. I got my sister. She was into it with a girl that I grew up with, and they was into it. I feel like I shouldn't be in a part of that because you got in the middle of something. You should have been in a friendship with them.
right.
But I feel like if now today, like if we met someone, I feel like you can't make me choose when that was my friend and you was my friend and y'all got together and y'all did some other shit. Now that's I'm sorry, I don't know if you think that, but
That's exactly what you're saying. Because
you know
at
what I'm
the
saying?
end of the day, she was my friend then. You're my friend now. But you got to understand, like, that ain't got shit to do with me because you decided to go bypass me
Mm-hmm.
and do some shit you probably wasn't ready for, didn't know what the fuck you
You
was
didn't
doing.
even know the person. It's
So
just
I'm
that's
not
my
in the middle
it's,
of that shit. Cause
I'm
just
not
like
gonna
you was a
them.
big girl, just like you got the fuck up and put on your big girl pants and did your dealings with her, and you bypass me with this bullshit now.
I think, and that's why I want to talk to people about. I think people get mixed up with that part right there. Now, it's the difference when you being betraying your friend when y'all friends and this is their friend and you bet you cool with them like that. Let's say like I come in a picture and that was their girl, their friend on another side, and
Right,
then you with them. Now I'm back over there talking. Like I don't have no. That's all not even me. I just came in a picture.
right.
Now, afraid of me. I don't know if you look at it differently. You know.
Like I just told you. Once you decided to bypass me, I wasn't in the shit from the beginning. Don't put
Yeah.
me in this shit now, because it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Because they did something wrong. Now I might think that they did was wrong, and I might agree to that. But it's like
Don't
I
put
can't. I'm not gonna sit here. I feel like I'm not gonna sit here and let them dog you. I'm be like I'm not gonna hear that. If it's like it's equal to that side, you know what I mean?
another thing too. Like if you're my friend and you know a bitch don't fuck with me, but you sitting in that bitch's face smiling and shit, what's to say that bitch not talking about me? And if she is, if she do start talking about me, what the fuck are you gonna say?
Yeah,
Because
what
I
are you
don't
gonna
need nobody that's just gonna come sit in my face and then go listen to bullshit about me and try to bring it back to me like a fucking bone.
and say it to you? I'm not in there. I don't want to be in there. If you my girl, like if you rock with me, ain't no stranger. I understand like we have our family, little stuff, yeah, whatever. But when it comes to like outsider people, that's a betrayal. I can't really rock with you no more.
Right.
I can't like rock with you on that. Like, and if you sit here, I don't like someone, I just feel the same thing. Like I understand when it's family stuff you deal with it, but I can't sit no face like someone you my girl and you got in contact someone that's sitting around. Like I just can't like have that. Like it's just not what I'm gonna deal with. And I just think that's a big sign of a lot of people go through with friendships with betrayal. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Betrayals with family.
Ooh.
They
Look,
do it a lot.
got enough time to get into the betrayal with family. We ain't even got time to get into the betrayal with family.
I just feel like with family, and I hate to saying that. Oh, that's because that's your family. That's your family.
You
So they like that's like been embedded in our head. That's still your family, though. That's still your brother. That's still your sister.
know
Still
what?
your cousin,
I
mama.
met people in the last, I want to say, no, my baby finna be 5. I met
Before.
people in the last 7 years of my life that had
Mm-hmm.
better intentions for me than my motherfucking family.
Right.
I
Right.
had people that I've met in the last 3 years that had better intentions for me than my family. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So, like,
Yeah.
yeah, blood is thicker than water, but both of them bitches is liquid.
Mm.
So,
Just one thicker.
day, at the end of the day, you know my situation with
Yeah.
a family member right now that's
Yeah.
supposed to be my fucking rock. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to be my rock, and you chose to do me like you did me.
Yeah. And it's just be like, and do you go back? So it's like,
Everything.
I think, or you just know how to deal with them. I feel like the question I asked, like, are we able to deal with them again? I just think it's just a place you just know how to deal with people because people betray me. My son dead, you know what I mean? He betrayed me a lot, and people like you act like you forgive him. I said no, I just accepted who he is, and I won't allow him to do it again.
Right. Like, and
And I
he'll
think
never be able to
that
get the same me again.
you won't
And
get that same, but I know who you are, and you betrayed me, and it's something I will never let go again. But I deal with you because I have to deal with you because of my child. But it will never be, and that's why I could just have a conversation with him because I would never let you get that close again. And you got to stop. I I gotta stop. When people betray us, we like try to fix it and all this, but I gotta stop feeling
the last
like if
happened.
I didn't do it, I'm not gonna keep like if I didn't break it, I'm not gonna feel guilty for something I did not break.
And I'm not gonna keep trying to fix some shit that I didn't break neither.
So it's like you betrayed me, you're gonna have to live with your own demons. So I do at the point where back to the old me, like I said, was getting me, but now I'm just at a place where it's okay to be like, yeah, they betrayed you. Leave them alone and you just accept for who they are and what you're not gonna allow again. Like you said, don't let them do you again. I'm
Fool
just like I said,
what
for nobody.
say,
Yeah,
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you ain't gonna fool me again. Cause if you get me, I'ma get my gas.
yeah, for real. And I just feel like it just go like that. Betrayal is just like I feel like a lot of times people betray because they never even seen loyalty. I
Oh,
feel like they're not loyal because it's not embedded in them. People think they got loyalty, but everybody don't have loyalty. People want to have loyalty, but I feel that shit got to be within, and that's why people betray people because you don't know how to have loyalty. And it's very hard. People want the loyalty and think they got it, but that shit, I believe that shit is embedded in you.
look,
And
mother,
it's like ain't nobody's like doing
Mexico.
betrayal. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm at the point with that. Like, you betray me, I'm just going. All I know is I got to do is, and I tell people, all you got to do is do what you need to do for you, and you'll be rewarded again. People gonna betray you. That's why you don't get your hopes all high. Believe what you see the first time, and that's where we mess up too.
Yeah.
We see betrayal. I really believe. I'm really gonna go here real quick. I really believe that we see signs in people. We just be blinded because we like something else that they give us. You know what I mean? I feel like we all have signs. Sometimes it's like we get like when Noah was it Noah? I think it was like where it was like he or he said I don't know something in the Bible like basically Allah sorry give us signs and then we be like we didn't get the signs but it'd be right there and be like yes you did get that sign you know what I mean but we be so blinded because we want to see something else or so set that a certain sign we think we should see.
Yeah.
See sometimes we think that betrayal is supposed to be shown a certain way, but it's really shown in plain sight in our face. But we see like we be so blinded. But I do believe it be right there.
Mm.
I really do believe that. So I feel it'd be more of a disappointment, but it's like we did see it, we just was blinded and didn't want to accept, or we just didn't want to see what we saw because we didn't want to make us feel hurt, or we expect that person we dealt with wouldn't do that to us. We expect them not to do that to us, you know?
Yeah.
So I do feel like that's a lot to do it. So it's just like people just ain't got it in them. I just feel like people just not loyal and they don't know how to be. And I just feel like sometimes people ain't had nothing to stand on. People don't know how to stand on their stuff. People ain't been held accountable for the
Mm.
betrayal. They keep doing it.
Accountability. Oh, that'll be a good episode.
Yes.
Accountability.
Accountability. And that's what I said I'm doing this year. Like I'm just literally taking ownership. Accountability for my shit. Like I said, I commit that I feel like I gotta get people back. If you betray me, oh, it's war. I'm gonna make you feel it. You think you better hope that you betray me in a big ass way because but then I just looked at it like, why do I do it? Because you know what? When I then I'll step back because you know, like, and that's the growth I have. I feel like I gotta get someone. I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad, like, because it be hurting me. Like, man, why people keep betraying me? You know what I hate? When people betray me when they see the nice side of me. Like,
Mm.
don't act like
So I
I'm
have
just like,
a question because we getting down to our minute.
yes,
Here's
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
the question. This is how we finna wrap it up.
Okay.
Do you think that after you forgiving somebody for betraying you, right? Like, you know how we forgive for ourselves. After you forgiving somebody for betraying you, and you know that you'll never really mess with them the same again, how do you deal with it when they constantly try to get back in?
Mm. Honestly, keep it real with you. I keep shit short.
Short and sweet.
I keep it short, and I just don't open them doors. It don't matter. A person could keep trying. It's what I allow. I got control of this. If I know what you is, or sometimes just let them just have that moment by themselves. Some people think they still playing. I just be sitting back quiet. I
Mm.
learned to the ability, but I also feel like if it's getting too much for me, that's when I need to cut you off.
Oh.
It's a time and place where it's like so much you can do in that situation, or it's gonna be a time where you just gotta let it go.
Ooh.
That's just how I feel. But you know, sometimes you just gotta let go. It hurts. So you know, like I said, if it's hurting me more, stand, then I gotta move around. You know what I mean? So you heard me before. I see you. I just don't move the same. I'm moving differently now. And
Well,
maybe you'll pick. Some dumb people don't pick up. So I'm sorry. Yes, I feel like people be dumb. They don't pick it up. So you do what you do. You betray me. You come back in and it ain't. Sometimes and then some things just not. You can't come back from. So the
that's
answer it's just certain because it's certain people that betray me. It's no coming back. It's not even don't speak to me. Don't even wish me a happy birthday. Don't even wish me I see something happening to your child. Don't wish me nothing. And instead of get to that point because I should have cut them off the first time I seen it. And it comes with it. Some people don't know how to get back. You got to realize that some people don't know how to not betray people. That's just who they are. So it's a difference too. I do believe it's people that try to do right. You got to sit back and watch and observe. It's like a trial they got to go through to see if they change.
mm.
You know, that's just how I feel. And some people just back. Get your betrayal a little funky ass somewhere else. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. Betraying ass dog. I'm sorry. I don't like a betrayal person. I feel like I hate a person that betrayed. Let me say this real quick. I don't know how long we got. I hate a person that betrayed all the wrong people, but you won't betray the people you need to betray. You hear what I said?
Uh,
I said I hate a person that betrayed the people that's there for them, but won't betray the people betray.
ooh.
You know, this gotta be another episode. That betrayal is a motherfucker, but don't betray. I hate a person that betray the wrong person, but the ones you need to betray.
Thank you for joining us. We
Yes.
definitely do a part two to betrayal because I feel like we weren't done.
Yes. I think that will get lit. But we thank you. Lucille's Daughter and Niece podcast, still in a message.
Take what you need, leave what you don't.
Subscribe, like, share, make comments, give us ideas. We should,
Tell a friend.
yes, tell it to everybody.
Until next time, we out.
Yep. Bye. Peace.